The World Education Fair 2025's entrance free. Register now.
Minister of Women and Child Affairs Saroja Savitri Paulraj on the 24th of September presented to Parliament a draft amendment to Chapter 19 of the Penal Code aiming to end corporal punishment targeting children and disciplinary methods causing harm to students and provide legal punishment for such offences. Under the provisions of the bill, inflicting corporal punishment, both physical and mental, on a child will be punishable by up to 6 months. Under the provisions of the bill, inflicting corporal punishment, both physical and mental, on a child will be punishable by up to 6 months imprisonment. Meanwhile, inflicting corporal punishment on a child in the custody of a state authority, training school, school hostel, children's home or daycare centre, or with a physical or mental disability will be punishable by up to 2 years in prison. Additionally, voluntarily causing hurt to a child will be punishable by up to 2 years imprisonment, while voluntarily causing grievous hurt to a child will be punishable by a 10-year sentence. The bill was recently debated in Parliament, but the vote on it was adjourned, allowing it to be retabled with amendments. In this context, teachers' unions commented on the proposed amendments.
Teachers can be arrested and punished under existing legal infrastructure for attempting to maintain discipline in schools. This move has raised serious concern among teachers. Government should have held ground-level discussions before introducing this legislation. In a context where great upheaval has been created in Sri Lankan society, this legislation creates serious concerns regarding the maintenance of discipline in schools. Teachers were instrumental in bringing this government to power. We asked the government that came to power on the back of teachers' votes whether they are preparing to take revenge on them.
However, Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya emphasises that the legislation does not solely target corporal punishment in schools.
Children are not only subjected to physical and mental punishment at school. Serious concerns have arisen in society regarding recent abuses of children in police custody, juvenile detention centres, institutional care and even in ordinary society. This legislation was not amended to target school teachers. The conversation that has arisen is that it will be impossible to discipline children or punish them in any way. We have not prohibited punishment or discipline. However, if we as a society think that children can only be punished through physical and mental abuse, there is a serious conversation to be had. We say, discipline and punish children. That is fine. However, there is such a thing as positive disciplining.
අපි කියන්නේ දඬුවම් දෙන්න විනය පවත්වාගෙන යන්න positive disciplining කියලා දේවලුත් තියෙනවා.
Former chairman of the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka, Professor Pratibha Mahanamaheva, points out that the proposed legislation aligns with Sri Lanka's commitment to the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child.
We are informed at committees on the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child that the number of incidents in Sri Lanka where children are assaulted by teachers in schools and by other parties elsewhere is too high and that they must be stopped immediately. The responsibility of the state is to act for the well-being of children. Sri Lanka has received recommendations that all physical punishment against children should stop. The 2025 amendment to the Penal Code was introduced with consideration to all these facts.